So in the last video I did about the frozen Pawnee Lake, I said I didn't know how thick the ice was, so I busted a piece out right here along the edge. As you can see, it's about 1.5 to 2 inches thick in places. And not real thick. I wouldn't definitely walk out on it. Well, let's get it out there a long ways. I wouldn't walk on it very much. I wouldn't walk on it at all, really. But it's pretty thick and pretty solid enough that in the shallow areas here, I'm not too afraid to walk on it, where I know I'm not going to go down very far. If I did, I got a nice warm truck just over there, but step on it, walk from here back that way on it. So I know it's not very deep here. Be uncomfortably unpleasant, but to fall through it. But it's definitely thick enough. It's holding my weight just fine. So pretty neat. I wish it was frozen a little bit more solid. Make it more interesting. Frozen Pawnee Lake. As I said, I'll go over to the other side of the lake. There you can see there's a boat ramp with one of those floating style docks, and there's some larger rocks. I threw a few into the lake yesterday just to see, and I thought they'd go through. Surely the larger rocks would, but they didn't. So must be frozen a little bit more than I would think. But I'd say this is pretty remarkable in my opinion for this part of the world. A lake this size that froze over entirely. You can go to Sooner Lake, which is about 10-12 miles from here, that's not frozen over at all like this. It's still quite liquid. But this one's totally frozen over. So yeah, it's pretty neat we're having a winter this cold. There's a piece of that ice that I got out of there. There's a dead fish that's frozen into the water. So I suspect it'll get warm enough tomorrow. It's supposed to be in the 40s. This will start melting and thinning up. By the weekend, it'll all be liquid again. But we had several days where it got below freezing and stayed there. And then yesterday, it got up into the mid-30s for probably just a little bit. It got back into the teens tonight. Like I said, it's in the 20s now. It's supposed to get up into the mid-30s again today. So this will probably be here till tomorrow. It'll start warming up and start thawing out. So, all right, let's go to the other side and look over there. So this is Pawnee City Lake in Pawnee, Oklahoma, home of the Oklahoma Steam Threshing and Gas Engine Association's annual show. So come out and see us in May. And be careful, stay on the ice. All right.